Hi, I'm Katie. This is EV Brief, and today I'm really excited to introduce to you a very special car that's already sold out here in Australia. Now, it shares its underpinnings with the retro cool Hyundai Ioniq 5. It can also charge your laptop and power your appliances. Now, you may have guessed it, I am talking about Kia's brand new EV6. And today I'm going to take you through some of its super cool features. Welcome to EV Brief. This is Kia's GT line model, and it's Kia's most expensive car, well, basically ever, coming in at over $80,000. Now, there are two models to choose from, the GT line and also the Air. And both of them come with a really huge 77 kilowatt battery, which will give you about 528 kilometers of range. And just like the Hyundai Ioniq 5, theoretically, they can charge to up to 80% in around 80 minutes, which is pretty fantastic as well. Like the Hyundai Ioniq 5, this is a big car, which means you've got ample space inside, and we'll come on to that in just a moment. But I want to show you the front because it's a really sporty design. You can see it has this kind of digital tiger face going on at the front with these really sleek LED lights, kind of look like tiger eyes, and then you've got these creases all the way through the front here. To me, it almost looks like it's been kind of melted together to give you a very sleek, smooth finish there at the front. And these creases come all the way around the side with a horizontal kind of stripe effect, I guess, just down the side here. So if we follow this horizontal crease line all the way around the back here, we can see we come to this very awesome duck tail design feature here, which is quite reminiscent of one of my fave cars, the Aston Martin. It again gives it this really sporty feel, and the LED lights run all the way around the edge there. Now, one of the awesome things about this car is the storage you get in the boot. Now, you can open the boot using the key, interior inside the car, or a little release here on the front, and it will just pop open like this. Now, check out this boot, 520 litres. So you can chuck all your groceries in there, kids stuff, family bits and bobs, pet supplies, whatever you want. It's so big, I'm just gonna show you. I can actually get in. I mean, I could even have a lie down in here. I'm not joking. I could actually just take a nap. Now, the cabin of the EV6 takes a really different approach to the Hyundai because it's all about the driver experience. So as we head in, the screen, the infotainment, it's all geared towards you in the driving seat. And unlike the seats in the Hyundai where you sit on them, in this car, you really sit in them. The curves are hugging you all the way around, and it's a really comforting experience. So let's talk about some of the features that this car has that the Hyundai misses out on. So first up, it has a much bigger battery, which obviously gives you a much better range. That's awesome. And it also has this augmented reality, this head-up display. So basically, when I look out onto the road, I can see my speed and navigation system actually projected in front of me into the mirror. It's quite amazing. It's a bit like a fighter plane, that kind of thing that you can see. You also get the added benefit of a charging port in the back here. So you can charge your laptop inside the car, or if you fancied a coffee on a grey, cold day, you can plug that into the back seats just there, and it will do the trick for you. Now, one of the features that the Kia EV6 does share with the Hyundai Ioniq 5 that we absolutely love is the zero gravity seats. But in the Kia, they're called premium relaxation seats. Now all you need to do is press a sneaky little button here just on the side of your seat, and it will be ready to take you into that zero gravity mode. So it's going to make sure that I have enough space behind you. Yes, I do. I'm not going to crush anyone. And it's just going to let me recline and relax. So if you've had a long journey, you just need to take a load off, you just need to take a little rest. See ya! You can take a little nap here in the back. I tell you what, it is actually so relaxing. It feels wonderful. Now, the Kia also features a really high-tech user interface here inside. So you can see here on the screen, we have a beautiful curved piece of glass which houses two twin 12.3-inch screens here, so you can see everything that's going on. But they've also added in this vehicle a little touch screen element below, so you can go into your media navigation system and you can also control your aircon climate within the car from this touch screen too. All right, so let's talk about the back seat experience, because this is really important for your precious cargo in the back here. Now, thinking about the Kia, it's quite a sporty car. I was a bit nervous to see how much room I would have back here, but I was very pleasantly surprised. If I slide in, I've actually got tons of room. Now, I'm about 5'6½", and for me, this is perfect amount of legroom. I've got a nice flat floor here, which means I can just stretch out, pop stuff down here if I need. The seats are really comfy and soft, and you kind of just melt into them. You get the same experience as you do in the front, which is brilliant. And you have these nice long windows. So although it's still a sporty feel, I get the feeling that I'm not too kind of trapped in, which is brilliant. You do have charging ports here at the back as well, which is great. And you even have these little hooks on the back of the seats. So if you have shirts or coats, you're taking clothes about, some of us do in the car, you can actually hang them over the back, which is awesome. Plenty of room here, spread out. Your passengers are gonna have a brilliant ride. Now, unfortunately, the Kia EV6 does lack the panoramic sunroof that we saw in the Hyundai Ioniq 5 and also the Tesla Model 3. So what this does mean is it's slightly darker within and you don't get that kind of view of the stars or the sky above. So with this single motor model, you do get a 52-litre front boot here. Now there's quite a fair bit of storage in there, so it's pretty handy to have that. If you are thinking about getting the dual motor model, you will take that storage down to about 20 litres, so just something to keep in mind. Okay, so let's talk performance. Now, this rear wheel drive will get you up to 100 kilometers an hour in about 7 seconds. But if you were to get the all-wheel drive, you'll get up to 100 kilometers an hour in around 5 seconds, making this a family car much faster than some of those Ferraris from the 80s and 90s. So Kia engineers have specifically designed this vehicle with suspension which is tuned for Australian roads. Now what this does is it gives you the perfect balance of a comfortable yet still sporty drive. So there you have it. Those were some of the key highlights of Kia's new EV6 GT line model. And do let us know what you think of the car. We love to hear your thoughts. Don't forget, you can click on the link below to subscribe for more EV Brief content. Thank you so much for joining me. I've been Katie and this has been EV Brief. So, unlike the Hyundai where you sit on it, in this car, you're really sitting in it and you're getting a lovely...